everyone. Just get this loaded on here. Hope everyone's had a good Thursday. And it's not cooperating again with me. Make sure you say hello when you come in, so I know that you're here. Hey, Alana. How are you today? Just sharing this to my page quickly. All right. I feel like I'm off-centered. I haven't changed anything. I'm good. I'm good. Went and got groceries today. That's always important. All right. So if you're watching this on replay, make sure you comment #replay so I know you've watched it. We're going to do one of the new transfers tonight. And I chose, have to make sure I've got this facing the right way. I chose the ice skates. I love this transfer. And with the weather getting colder, I think this is perfect. And I'm going to do it in a few different colors. And then I've got some berries that I might put on the holly. And I was thinking of maybe doing some little tiny lace bows for the skates. So we'll see how that works out. Hey, Allison. Why do you have to watch on mute? So I'm just taking the transfer off the backer sheet and I'm going to fuzz it. And by fuzzing it, I'm putting a little bit of lint on the back so it doesn't stick. Hey, Tara. Make sure my board is clean and get this centered. Nothing worse than finishing the project and realizing that it's crooked. All right, so now I'm just rubbing it. I want to make sure that all the air bubbles are out. I'm actually going to use our small squeegee and run it across. And I just heard a nice big bubble in there. Only takes an extra second to do this, but that way you know, because it'll be like a Rice Krispies snap crackle when you run it across if there's any air bubbles. And this is good. Okay, so I'm going to do a few colors on here. So I'm going to do the chalk and peel method. I'll chalk some of it, I'll peel it back, I'll dry it, and I'll put the transfer back down. It just makes it a lot easier. So I think we're going to start with white. My big, ginormous white chalk paste. This is the Super Stash, and they don't make this size anymore. I really wish they did. Okay, so we're going to do ice skates. And the little swirls that are on here in white. So our chalk paste goes on liquid and dry solid. which makes it semi-permanent. When you want to switch up your designs, you wash it off with water, which is awesome. And you notice I'm putting all the excess back into the container because I can reuse the chalk paste. All right, I'll finish getting this part. Scrape that off. I think this is going to look really cute. All right, get these little swirls here. And then I'm going to peel this up and dry it. Okay. Of course, I laid it down so well that it's hard to grab hold of it. Okay, so I'm just going to dry this. I'm going to use the cool setting on my blow dryer. And then I'm going to do the green for the, I don't even know, spruce? I guess it's a spruce tree branch that's on here. Pine, maybe. I don't know my trees very well. Okay, and I think I'm going to use eucalyptus and green envy just to give it a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to mix this up. This is pretty thick. I haven't used it in quite a while. So I'm going to add a little bit of distilled water to it. And I use distilled water because sometimes tap water has bacteria in it and you don't want your chalk paste to mold. So it's always best just to use distilled water. Mix it up really well. And these stir sticks are reusable, which is great, so I don't have to throw it out every time I use one. Okay, that's a nice consistency. I'm going to mix up the green as well. And that's actually perfect. So we'll put a little bit down here. Just kind of all over. And then some of the green envy. Do the same thing. Then I'm just going to swirl it just to get that color mixed really well. And I'm going to use a mini squeegee for this. So I'm just going to take it and swirl it. Make sure I get all the branches, the needles covered. All right, and now on to the other side. Same thing, just kind of swirl as I go. Now, I won't be able to put this back into the jar because now I've mixed two colors together. And you want to keep your colors completely separate. So I'm just going to grab a Clorox wipe and put that on there. And now I'm going to peel this back. Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Hey, Natalie. Welcome. This looks really good. Can't wait to show you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to put the transfer back down. And now I'm going to do the 25 cents because I'm going to do that in our silver shimmer. And I'm also going to do the bottom of the skates. So I'm going to use the multi-tool. I have a little bit more control over where everything goes with it. And with the glitter, I'm pressing a little bit more firmly because the glitter needs that pressure to push it through the silkscreen area. All right. Almost done that. And now for the skates. Actually, the blades. And what I could have done is I could have taped off the area that I don't want chalked, which actually makes it easier so that you don't accidentally go over and chalk somewhere that you don't want to. But I like to live dangerously. So we're doing it this way. And this is almost done. I love the shimmer paste that we have. They're so pretty. Okay, so that is the shimmer paste done. I'm going to put the lid back on this. Hey, Kyle. I'm going to pull that back. And we'll give this a dry. This is going to look so pretty. But wait till you guys see what I'm going to do with the skates. So I'm going to do those last. So we're going to use white again for the bottom here. Just put some chalk paste down. Making sure that you get all the excess off without going into the areas that you've already chalked. And I guess I'll do all day rental white as well. And then all the way across, making sure that I'm scraping all that excess paste off. Because if you leave some paste and you have lines on the top of your silkscreen, you're actually going to see those lines underneath the transfer. So it's always best just to make sure you don't have any lines in there. Now we'll lift that up. And pull that back. Whoops. And dry that. We've got a little bit of a mess here. But super easy to clean up. Hey, Aja. Super, super easy to clean. All right. Got a little bit of white on the back side there. So now I'm going to press this down. And I was thinking that I was going to do the skates red, but I'm going to do buffalo plaid red. So I'm going to put this transfer underneath, right here. And then I'm going to lay this transfer back on top. So now when I chalk it, it's going to be buffalo plaid. But I want to make sure that I get the whole area covered. So we will put it there, and that should do it. And this is our mini buffalo plaid. So I'll do it in candy apple red. And I want to use my multi-tool again, just because there's some edges that are tight here. I don't want to go over. All right. So we are going to work the red through both screens. So I'm going to press down quite firmly. Oh, it's going to look so cute. And then I'm thinking, you know, a little bit of white lace ribbon for the shoelaces. I think that'll look cute. And I've got some holly that I could put at the top. I'm thinking this is going to be one of my permanent Christmas decorations. So I will seal it with a matte spray sealer. And that way I don't have to worry about it coming off. And then I can actually hot glue the holly and the lace onto the skates. All right, I think I got everything covered. Let's pull this back. And let's pull this one up. Oh, those are cute. Those are cute. But I think I did it wrong again. I should have layered. I should have done white first and then put my red on, because you can't really see the outline of the skates. Just reading. Oh, the recipes, even the sugar cookie. If you have a big cookie sheet, like what are they? 18 by 24, the biggest cookie sheet you can get. Those work really, really good. Okay, I'm going to dry this. I did this last time I did the buffalo plaid. And you think when you make the mistake once, you don't make it again? No. No, I did it twice. So I'm just going to lay that down and do the white. But I want to make sure it's really dry when I'm layering. Yes, absolutely, Alana. I'm going to put the transfer back down and do the white. And then I can do the buffalo plaid again. It's super easy to line the transfers up. Once you pull it up, super, super easy. Because you can see right through it and you can see where you've previously chalked. So putting it back down is okay. All right, so we're going to do this in white. It might end up looking pink, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go across the skates with the white. And I better grab the stir stick because I don't want to put pink back in my giant white chalk paste. All right. Grab a little bit more. Make sure I get it right to the edge. Okay, well, let's pull it back up. Oh, I like the way they turned out. I don't think I'm going to go back over it with a buffalo plaid because now they look like an old pair of skates. Yes, usually I can do two, use the transfer twice without washing it because I scrape off the majority of the chalk that I put down. So I'll show you guys. This is what it looks like without doing the second layer of the buffalo plaid. I think I'm going to leave them. I'm just going to put the white ribbon on and I'll put some holly up here. I love the way they turned out. A happy accident, right? Okay, I'm going to put this in the water bath. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to close up all my chalk paste and scrape this down. So I was doing a video earlier so that I have a video available for next week. And cleaning everything up, I was cleaning my jars just like I'm doing now. And candy apple red, I don't know how I did it, but the stir stick flipped and I ended up with red chalk paste all over my shirt. I tried to use a Clorox wipe, but it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. I had chalk paste everywhere. Yeah, I love this distressed old look too, Aja. That's why I think I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to grab my heat gun, my glue gun. plug that in. And then I'm going to grab some ribbon. Mm-hmm. Just use white ribbon. And I'm going to use this Q-tip to tie a bow in it. Hopefully I can get it off the Q-tip once I've tied the bow. Don't you love how I do things? Okay. So there we have that one. And we'll do a little angled cut on there. I cut the end of the Q-tip off so that, or maybe not. Holy smokes, that's a tough Q-tip. Okay, so we got one little bow. And that will go here. And then do one more. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a permanent piece for my Christmas collection. Tie another knot. And then a bow. Oops. All right. Fingers aren't working. Because I'm trying to tie this so small. Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. And we'll cut that again. On an angle. Just get all that dust off there. Okay, so we got those for here. And then let me grab some berries. We'll put those up here. I think 3 on each one. Oh, that would be so awesome, Tara. That would be so cute, having that at your gate. That would look adorable. All right, so we got one. Oh, you guys, this looks awesome. Put 3 berries on there. And over here. get that stringy stuff after. Oh, this turned out way better than I expected. Like, I knew it was going to be cute. 1 second. But this is way cuter than what I had planned. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Okay, this is my new favorite transfer. There's so much you can do with it. And the 25-cent shimmers and the bottom of the skates shimmer. Even if you wanted to, you could even put glitter on here. As soon as you pull the transfer up and the chalk paste is still wet, you can add glitter. So cute. I'll hold it a little bit closer for you guys. It's kind of hard to see from that far away. Isn't that adorable? I love this. Love, love, love. And I like how I love how the skates turned out. Because it looks like an old pair of skates. So cute. I love it. So that was it for tonight. Fun little project. I'm getting up the nerve to tackle one of the big ones. Maybe tomorrow night. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the sugar cookies yet or the Christmas village. Might do the sugar cookies. It's huge. It's huge. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will be back again tomorrow night at 7. And I will talk with you then. I will see you later. Bye for now.